I said, who that say you asked me? Black man, I'm so handsome, no apologies. I'm so fire burning like the 3rd degree. See, super cold winter like the cold breeze. Say man, can you tell me what to see? I ain't stressing, I'm just blessed to just be one of me. My melanin looks so beautiful, don't you agree? I just had to take some time to just go love on me. So pardon me. You thought that you could kill me with pressure. That's what made me a treasure. Whoa. Black boy, yo, I just made us an anthem. Let's take it to new levels. Yeah. Take it in. Let it out. They gon' wanna know what you about. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. GWT, I'm so good. Yeah. Take it in. Let it out. Yeah. They gon' wanna know what you about. I'm good. So GWT, I'm so good. I said, who that say you asked me? Black man, I'm so handsome, no apologies. Second nature, feeling amazing when it comes to me. You'll never see this kind of love posted on TMZ. Nah. Everything around me flourishes. I know that I got a purpose, but a generation after generation breaking the way to deeply rooted curses. Took some time, I realized that I'm worth it. Promise everything I got, man, I earned it. It's the Black boy joy anthem. Let's take it to new levels. Take it in, and let it out. Oh, I'm good. Said I'm so good. I'm good. Yeah. Take it in and let it out. Cause they gon' wanna know. Man, I'm so good. Melody, I'm so good. Said I'm good. You thought that you could kill me with pressure. That's what made me a treasure. Whoa. Black boy, yo, I just made us an anthem. Let's take it to new levels. Yeah. You thought that you could kill me with pressure. That's what made me a treasure. Whoa. Black boy, yo, I just made us an anthem. Let's take it to new levels. Yeah. Take it in and let it out. Oh, I'm good. Said I'm so good. I'm good. Yeah. Just take it in and let it out. Cause they gon' wanna know. Man, I'm so good. The melody, I'm so good. Said I'm good. Yeah. Thought that you could kill me with pressure. That's what made me a treasure. Whoa. Black boy, yo, I just made it to the let's take it to new levels. Yeah.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up dailies, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Man, what's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is the Black Coffee Club Live, man. This is the Black Coffee Club Live for Monday, July 22nd, 2024. Man, the 22nd of July. That just dawned on me when I said it. The 22nd of July, July 22nd, 2024. The summer is man, almost over. Wow. Man, it's July 22nd, y'all. We damn near through the month of July, the 7th month of the year 2024. Hey, man, welcome to this edition of the Black Coffee Club Live. I am your host, JuniorTheTruth, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth, JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. If you're looking for me, man, you can catch me over on the Simple Truth Network, www.thesimpletruth.network. It is your super information exchange, man. So be sure to come check us out, man. You know what I mean? We actually truly look to grow. You know what I mean? We look to grow. We look to think. We look to build. So be sure to come check us out, man. Salute to y'all, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Salute to everybody. Salute to my brother Omega Red in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Salute to the guy in the building. What's up with you, bro? Salute, salute. Hey, B, what's happening? What's happening with you, family? Salute to you, man. Boxing and barbecue in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to y'all, man. Salute to the family. Man, I'm today, man, man, I'm kind of taken back, man. I'm kind of taken back. One of the things I'm noticing about myself, you know what I mean, is man, I've lost Omega, man, feel me on this. I've lost my ability to be fraud. Like I've totally lost the ability to be disingenuous. Man, I'm not able to do it anymore, man. Like I'm very, very, I'm so hell-bent on being authentic and being authentically myself. I've lost the ability to be fraud and engage in fake and fraud foolishness, man. Like is man, bro. It just really truly is what it is. Shout out to Kim and Mace, man. Like it really truly is what it is with me. There's no, I don't really have much flex, man, for a lot of stuff. If I speak on something, I speak my open and my honest opinion, bro. And it's not very popular, Omega. Like, bro, it's not very popular. I'm not these days anymore. I'm not very popular, man. I'm not very fun to be around. I'm not really I'm not really everybody's taste. You feel me? But I have lost my ability to engage in a lot of fluff. You feel me? And man, and I just was looking at it. It was yesterday. I really was looking at it and I'm like, where did it go? Salute to MJ's Total Health and Wellness. What's good with you, homie? Salute to my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man, in the building. I got some Cadillacs on 22s. You feel me, man? I was just finna say, bro, I missed your call yesterday. I'm gonna call you back when it's over with. He said I called my brother just to tell him I love him, but he didn't answer, shaking my head. You feel me? Man, I love you too, bro. Man, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna holler at you today, bro. Man, I've lost the ability though, bro. Like I've really. But that salute to my homie, whatever man in the building. I don't know if I said that. Salute to my homie, whatever man in the building, man. Salute to him, man. I have really just, I don't know where it went. Like I don't engage in just any conversation. I don't really speak on a lot of stuff, man. Um, I'm turned off by a lot of things. So when I'm turned off by stuff, I have no problem removing myself. Like I think I'm just old. I think I'm just old. You know what I mean? The beard then got a little bit more gray. We got a little bit more salt and pepper in that thing. Salute to my brother, my cousin, Just Blaze, man. You feel me? You know, y'all got them cousins that's like siblings. That's Just Blaze. Just Blaze is really my brother, but he my cousin, but he really my brother. Look, man, I got that salt and pepper shit. I got that skunk. I got that skunk in my beard. Yeah, feel me? Man, I have lost the ability, man. Like man, it's bad, bro. It is bad. And nah, Omega, that's real, bro. Like if it's any situation where I can't be my authentic self and I can't be my true authentic self, bro, I don't be messing around with it. You know what I mean? And if you don't want like the truth, and if you don't want the truth, and you don't want a response where there's no cut on the dope, I'm not sparing no feelings. I'm not dancing around. If you don't want one of those responses, then you probably shouldn't talk to me. Like, don't probe me. Don't talk to me. Like, don't just stay away from me, because I think I've like really become the unfiltered old folks. And it's not very popular, man. It's rough. You know what I mean? And I be feeling some kind of way, you know, I kind of feel sorry for my children. You feel me? Because daddy be uncut, unfiltered. And I'm bringing them up in this world where everybody gets a trophy and everything is so soft and everybody's feelings, and nah, we got to include everybody, and daddies in this world, like, people come up and talk and I'm like, man, get the hell away from me. You're weird. You feel me? I don't like weirdos around me. I don't want to breathe the same air as somebody that's being weird. I don't want to be around stuff that's weird. I don't want to be around stuff that I have to question. I don't want to talk to people and I got to question your motives. I don't want to talk to people that I don't respect your intelligence level. This is bad, man. This is going to sound bad, but I got to tell y'all the truth today. I'm not engaging in conversations with people about a subject that you know absolutely nothing about. And you realize, like, with 2024 and this age that we're in and the social media age, and everybody has an opinion, and everybody has a stance, and 95% of the opinions are not authentic. They don't come from that person. It's just information that's just regurgitated, or it's just information that's a part of an echo chamber. Social media has made people stupid, more stupid. You feel me? It has made people more stupid. It has made people more lazy. It has made people refuse to do research. It has made people refuse to do the necessary footwork in order to formulate an objective stance on any said subject. Bro, it's ridiculous. It is, and I'm talking everything. It is ridiculous, bro. Like, I'm listening at echo chambers and I'm listening to regurgitated information, and I'm listening to verbiage where I hear the same verbiage here. Nobody has put any individual thought, any of their individual seasoning. They have not run it through their own filtration system in order to extract the information that could be used and to discard the trash. Everybody just takes all of this shit and then just repeats it. And I'm in this place where I'm like, nah, man, ain't no way I'm engaging in these conversations. Ain't no way. A lot of y'all thought today, and salute to the family, and I love y'all for this. A lot of y'all thought I was going to come in here and talk about Joe Biden stepping down and Kama Sutra Harris getting the presidential nod from Joe Biden. I'm not going to be able to do it because that conversation is beneath me. That conversation is stupid. And anybody arguing that conversation is somebody that's not studied, and that's somebody that is not have a grip on the reality of what's going on right now. You feel me? No, and that is somebody that can be toyed with. That's somebody that can be played with. Anybody that's coming in here, and I'm looking at all the sisters, and no disrespect to none of the sisters. I'm looking at the sisters coming in, they changing their profile pictures, and they circling the wagon, trying to full Voltron on the black sister, the black girl magic thing, and I understand it, but she's not like y'all. This ain't that. And the mere fact that you don't know this ain't that means that you can be manipulated. It means that you've entered into the echo chamber. It means that you haven't done the work to understand what her actual politics are. It means you haven't been paying attention to the last 4 years. It means you're not looking around to what's going on. It means you're not paying attention when you go to the grocery store and your groceries cost 3 times as much as they did 4 years ago. You're not paying attention to that. You feel me? You're not paying attention to the immigration crisis. You're not paying attention to the depleting resources. You're not paying attention to the stance of the United States of America on a global scale. You're not paying attention to countries fleeing away from the petrodollar. You're not paying attention to the America being the laughing stock on a global scale as a country, and no longer being the powerhouse anymore. You're not paying attention to those things. You're not paying attention to the stuff that's happened in this 4 years. You feel me? No, you're not paying attention to that. You're not paying attention to the fact that there are countries that have now officially made it illegal for you to carry dollar bills. If you have dollar bills and you exchange in commerce with dollar bills, you will be arrested. You feel me? No, you're not paying attention to that stuff. So I refuse, like I literally refuse it. I literally refuse it to have that conversation, because that conversation is a conversation where you'll be talking to some Papa say don't argue with fools, because people looking at you can't tell who. That's what Papa say. I'm not finna do it this year. Usually I used to go to bats and go to war with the quadrennial Democrats, man. And I think the YouTube and Google, I think that they believe that I'm actually going to be on that this year. That's why they've, kind of crippled my analytics, if you will. I've lost about down near 100 subscribers here in the last few weeks. You know what I mean? We've had to pull back from the 10K. They won't let us go over the 10K threshold as of yet. You feel me right now? But ultimately at the end of the day, it just is what it is. But I'm not engaging in that conversation, man, because it's pointless. You feel me? It's pointless. You have to let people do whatever it is that they're gonna do. But I'm going to say this, and then hopefully you receive it as scathing as I'm intending it to be. This is our inability, and when I say our, I'm talking about Black people. Our inability to think objectively and to work collectively is the exact reason why we are in the position that we're in, and that position is going to only worsen. You feel me? It is exactly why we're in the position that we're in, and the reason why it's going to actually worsen. And those of us who have the inability to think objectively and have the inability to work collectively and are unwilling to do the necessary work to formulate an educated stance and opinion on any said subject, from the sincerest depths of my soul, I hope that you get exactly what you deserve. I hope you get exactly what you deserve. Salute to the homie K underscore G underscore. What's up with you, bro? And that's just that. You feel me? But as for me, like I was saying, I just don't. I'm not really a fun person to be around as a late, man. I'm finna tell you the truth. I'm not. You know what I mean? And I have the inability to be fake. I have the inability to be fraud. I don't engage in people, even with having the Punch Junkie brand and being the owner of the Punch Junkie brand and being a pundit and covering the sport of boxing. Do you understand? I refuse to have boxing conversations with a lot of people because they don't know what they're talking about. And the boxing conversations have become so ridiculous. I don't even have a boxing conversation. Like, nah, bro, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool, man. I don't want to talk about sports, man. I'm cool, bro. You feel me? Salute him, the guy. He said, bro, I enjoy hanging out with you on Saturday. I enjoy hanging out with you too on Saturday, bro. Salute to my brother, the guy. I took the guy to the Fresh Time Market, bro. We had a good time. You feel me? That's what, because we old. That's what old folks do. We old, and we went to the Fresh Time Market and caught the buy one get one free sale on berries and fruit. Oh, you understand? But yeah, man, I just lost that ability, man. All I want to do, honestly speaking, is I just want to create dope shit, man. And I want to be around people with dope energy, and I want to love on the people that love me. You feel me? That's it, bro. I really don't want to do nothing. I don't really want to do nothing else, man. I don't want to sell nobody on nothing. Nah. Leave that. You gotta leave the sauce out of there, bro. Yeah. We ain't buy no barbecue sauce. You gotta leave the sauce out of there, bro. We ain't buy no barbecue sauce. Yeah, I've lost the ability, man, to bullshit, man. And that's just it. And I just really want to be left alone, Omega. You feel me? That's it, bro. I just want to be left alone, bro. I want to just walk around in my yard with no shoes on, man, ground myself, hug my tree. You feel me? Love on my kids, man. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do, man. And just be left alone, man. Let everything else take care of itself. I'm not pushing nothing. I'm not pressing nothing. I'm not. Hey, good morning to my cousin. What's up with it, cuz? My cousin, my family. You feel me? I told you that's another one of my cousin, but she more like my sister. You know what I mean? That's my siblings. Yeah, I just want to be. I'm chilling, man. That's it. I'm chilling. Um, I think I'm gonna start taking up hiking a little bit more serious. I think I want to get out here and really do some hiking. And then there's like I think it's like man, I don't know how many miles it is. I'll be a liar. But I'm a also be more intentional about traveling to the Indian Mounds in Ohio. You know what I mean? I frequent um three of them. Hey, the guy, I found it's an Indian Mound. There's only one Indian Mound left in Columbus, bro. I went to that Indian Mound. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, it's one Indian Mound left. And it's over there on the west side, man, and it's right by the not even the west side. It's what area is that, man? Where Mark, it's where Mark lived. That area over there. And over by the Olentangy River. Actually, it's right on the river. Yeah, that's the last mound left in Columbus. They flattened all those miles. K underscore G underscore said hiking is my shit. Bro, y'all got some good hiking out there, bro. I'm about to on my soul, bro. I'll drive out there and go hiking, bro. But I don't yeah, I think I want to pick up hiking, bro. I really think I want to pick up some hiking, man, and do a little bit more hiking. What's up, Dre Finest, man? What's up with you, Uncle Dre Finest? What's up with your family? But that's it, man. That's it. So anyway, man, that's where I'm at. I've lost the ability to bullshit, man, and fake. You feel me? And that's literally it. Um, I'm gonna tell you the name of the mound, G, when I forgot what it's called, but I'm gonna tell you the name of the mound when I get off of here. I actually went there. It's a while ago. I rolled my spider up there, man, and went to the mound. Yeah, it was dope. Um, but I've lost the ability to play around. Last week, I think it was Friday, we started the conversation about the phones were smarter in the 80's. You feel me? And the phones was, me saying the phones was really a microcosm for the people. You know what I mean? But I wanted to come back in because I actually created King Vonnie 86 say stay strapped, nature wild. Yeah, I be pretty much ready, man. I'll be pretty much ready. I have a I'm always carry the whistle, but I carry that, man, and then I also I have a machete that I tend to carry as well as my pocket knives and whatever the case may be. I know nature can get a little wild, especially in Ohio, because we got some stuff folks don't be, man, yeah, we got some stuff that people be kind of sleeping on. You feel me? You got because depending on, you got them Yodis, and sometimes them Yodis will get a wild hair and run up on you. We also have cats. We got bobcats. You feel me? You mess around and run across a mountain lion. Um, I said bobcats, you know what I mean? We got those. You feel me? You got fox that'll run down on you every now and again, man. You got of course, you got raccoons, you know what I mean? You catch a raccoon, you feel me? There's no telling what you're gonna get. And then, you fuck around and catch one in the middle of the day and they be rabid, you know what I mean? So you gotta be ready, you know what I mean? Um, and that's pretty much it. But I'm definitely gonna be picking that up, man, and going out, at least weekly, and go out and get some hiking in, man. So I think I'm gonna find me some hiking boots today and try to get out there and start doing it year round, man. But anyway, but salute. Hey, KG, what do I need, bro? For hiking. I know I got a backpack. Well, I'm gonna get another backpack, but I need a backpack. I need some hiking boots. You feel me? We already know I need to get some, be ready for whatever. What else I need? Yeah, I need that intel. I need that intel. But anyway, back to the conversation, because I'm gonna get through this today and I'm gonna get out of here in time for the market to start as well, for the opening bell. So we started this conversation last week. I didn't really get a chance to get to it because y'all pulled me so far off And we was, just having fun and doing what it is that we do. But I was literally talking about, and I was running the parallel between the modern day telephone, which is of course our cell phone and or smartphone, compared to the phones from back when. And my argument was that the phones were smarter in the 80s, making a play on smartphones, yada yada yada. And then I created a list of, I think it's 10. I got 10 reasons why um uh um 10 reasons why technology and society overall were better in the 1980s. You feel me? It was better in the 1980s. And so I had to say this. In order to understand that, you have to have been able to absorb the technology and society in the 80s. A lot of y'all were born, after, 87, 88, if you will, which, it kind of, that will give you maybe 87, you might be cool. But if you were born in like 88 or 89, you're going to have no idea a lot of the stuff I'm talking about. Sure, some of it spilled over into the early 90s, but the 90s was a totally different space than the 80s. And I was actually having this conversation with my folks yesterday, and I was talking about the music of the 1990s and how the culture shifted and we moved away from everything that was positive with regard to us. And when I say us, I'm talking about our culture. We moved away from everything that was positive for us, and we ushered in the bullshit. And as a result, and I look at that moment and that shift in the 1990s music as the period of no return for us culturally. You feel me? It was a period of no return. The moment we start talking about cooking crack on records, it was the moment, and cooking crack and being a thug and thug life and all of that shit. The moment that was popularized, and it was no longer cool to be a square. It was no longer cool to be in love. They was telling you, I ain't got time for bitches. Got to keep my mind on my motherfucking riches. And the moment that became that became the battle cry of black men, moving away from uh 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 um love has truly been good to me. You feel me? The moment we move from that to I ain't got time, love has truly been good to me. You feel me? The moment we move from that to I ain't got time for bitches, got to keep my mind on my motherfucking riches. What? If you want to compare rap to rap, it was I Need Love from LL Cool J to I ain't got time for bitches. Got to keep my mind on my motherfucking riches. Like, whoa. So that was the pinnacle moment where stuff shifted, and we're talking, and we're not talking about a 30, 20 year split. We talking about from the 1980s to the 1990s. That was that shift. We talking possibly from we talking about a 10-year gap. You understand what I'm saying? KG says it was MOB, money over bitches. When we ushered that in and we went away from us, from all of the we went away from us and all of the pinnacle things that make us us. You feel me? And all of those we moved away from those things, man. That's what I'm trying to say. We moved away from foundational principles. You understand? And we ushered in some foolishness. Salute to the homie Be About the Farms in the building. I see you. Yeah. And so if you're possibly not going to understand if you weren't born and you didn't experience and you weren't moving around, you're not going to understand what we're talking about in a lot of ways. You feel me? With regard to the 80s. The 80s was a very magical time, man. Reason number one was just the nostalgic technology. You feel me? Everything was so, as far as technology stuff, was so compact and it was reliable. You know what I'm saying? Like things, a whole lot of the technology, like, you know, the early personal computers, the video game consoles, you know what I mean? And a lot of that stuff, you know, we love because of the simplicity. We love the Nintendo, the NES system. You feel me? That was that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Also, you know, we finally remember the computers. Y'all remember the early IBM computers, the DOS system. Remember the discs? Like you had the, what was it, 3.5 disc, you had the floppy disk, the DOS systems, the games that we used to play. You feel me? The guy said the Atari 2600 always worked. Like our it was reliable, man. The shit was reliable. It was compact. It was simple. You feel me? Remember the playing the, you know, Super Mario Brothers, Oregon Trail. He said, yeah, Oregon Trail was my shit. They got Oregon Trail now. I tried to play it. It ain't the same though, bro. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where in the US is Carmen San Diego? We used to have all these games and shit that we used to play. And it was the guy said number munchers. Man, Tay Tay, what's up with it, beautiful Tay Tay? She said, I miss my era. The 80s was the shit. Our technology was really, all of the technology, man, it was compact. It was reliable, man. You feel me? The easy bake oven. You feel me? Like all of that stuff, it was compact, it was simple, and it was reliable. It was gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna work. I have a Nintendo system now. I think I told y'all that I got a Nintendo. They took Mike Tyson off the Punch Out, but it's still Punch Out. You know what I'm saying? But the tech was just, it was simple, it was reliable, man. Um, Number two is, I gotta speed up my list. Number two is, we had an iconic popular culture, like the popular pop culture, which is pop is short for popular. You feel me? Culture was, it was the music was influential, the movies were influential, things were impactful, things had a meaning. You feel me? Things like really truly had a meaning. It was a golden era for music and movies and music videos. And you had iconic bands and iconic artists. You had, you know, the Michael Jacksons, you had the Madonnas, you had Prince. You feel me? You had icons, bro. And then you had films like Back to the Future. You feel me? You had films like Teen Wolf, The Breakfast Club. You know what I mean? Ferris Bueller Day Off. Like we had so many. Yeah, they still pulling out video games. Double Dribble. I used to run it up in Double Dribble. Man, we had, it was, stuff was just, and it was just, everything communicated the same message. Everything was like teeny bop, coming of age stuff that we used to see, and it was all, kids were kids, teenagers were teenagers, adults were adults, and we had the coming of age stuff you know, everybody could reverberate with. You feel me? Lucchini said The Last Dragon. Yeah, man. All right, number three is, there was less digital distraction. There was less digital distraction. Now we're talking about my 10 reasons why technology and society were better in the 1980s. Less digital distractions, man. We had simpler communications. People had fewer digital distractions. It was more face-to-face interactions and a greater sense of community. Communication was more personal. We had handwritten letters. You understand what I'm talking about? We had phone calls. It was more common to get on the phone and talk to somebody. We had phone calls where we were calling, communicating the information and getting on with it. People look at me and people view my presentation as and my disposition. They view that as like I have this very strong and overly sense of over the top sense of confidence. You feel me? And it's just like, because I can just go up and just talk to people and they're like, oh, you just confident. You know what I mean? It's not really, it's that I am confident, but I grew up in the 80s. You feel me? I'm a 70s baby. I grew up in the 80s and I mastered the shit in the 90s. In the 90s, we still had the Mac. You feel me? We had to, and I first started like literally talking to girls in the 80s. We used to have to talk. As far as women was concerned, we had to talk. As far as even in your life, you had to talk to people. When grown folks asked you questions, you had to answer questions. You had to talk to people. You had to talk respectfully. There was a yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. You had to address adults formally. We had to talk. We had to talk. We had a script, Winston Lee. You don't hear me. We had a script that we had to follow. We had a code of operation, and we had to stay on that code. So it was different, man. It was different. But we definitely had less digital distractions. We had distinctive fashion in. And the fashion, even though it was distinct as hell, we still had fashion that was somewhat within the confines of the traditional gender roles. Don't get me wrong, we still had men that, when you go back and you look at Prince and you look at, you feel me, some of the entertainers, Ready for the World, and some of them dudes, they used to wear some stuff, they got a little wild. Cameo them, they got a little wild. But traditionally, men dressed as men and women dressed as women. You feel me? It was different, but we had distinctive fashion. It was bright colors. They wore shoulder pads. A lot of the sisters and women wore shoulder pads, unique styles. And it continues even now to this day. A lot of this stuff is influenced by the 80s fashion. Like a whole lot of it is influenced by the 80s fashion. We had strong community bonds, man. We had strong community bonds. We had interactions. Neighbors knew each other. A lot of us, you live next door to people, been living next door to each other for 10 years, and you don't know the people's name that live next door. We had strong community bonds. We had, my generation was one of the last generations of the village babies, where if you did something down the street, you got your ass in trouble, your neighbors would hold you accountable. And then they would send you home, and then they would call the crib and say, look, he was up here fucking up. I got him together, but he on the way home. You feel me? And then you had to deal with what happened when you got home. But yeah, man, like we literally we had tightly knit communities, and we watched over each other. If somebody walked in your yard, then somebody would call and say, "Hey man, you got somebody over there in your yard." If somebody walked in, especially like the single women that was in the neighborhood, if somebody walked in their yard, my grandmother was the type of woman, she would send her sons over there to go see what's going on. Like, y'all go over there and check on Miss Reed. You feel me? Like, we literally had tightly knit communities. You know what I mean? Tay said block parties. Yeah, we used to have block parties. We used to have hog roasts. We used to have events. We used to have by streets, like neighborhood, we used to have games. We used to have ball games. Like, this street come together and go play this street in baseball, football, basketball. But we would compete with each other based on our streets and our neighborhoods, man. It was different. But in the 1980s saw stronger local community interactions with more emphasis on neighborhood events, social gatherings, contributing to a closer sense of community. You feel me? My brother B About a Farm said it back a while ago. He said that that the culture, what did he say verbatim? I'm gonna miss it. What did he say? Where it go? He said, as a collective, we are truly dysfunctional, period. And a huge part of that, bro, is that the bonds that we don't have. We don't have bonds with each other. We don't have bonds with each other. We don't bond like we used to in the 80s. Now, we're talking about the 10 reasons why technology and society were better in the 1980s. You feel me? Number 6, let me hurry up. Number 6 was we had huge innovative milestones, pioneering technologies. The 80s were a time of groundbreaking tech advancements, such as the introduction of the first cell phones, the development of the internet's early infrastructure, and the popularization of personal computers. Because remember, everybody didn't have computers. You feel me? And if you had a computer, if you like literally had a computer, it was some shit. And I remember in my family, my uncle Marcellus was the only one that had a computer. And we used to go over there and we used to play. It was some adventure game. I had to call my cousin and ask her what was the name of that adventure game. I'm about to call her right now. I'm about to call her ass right the fuck now. And let me see if y'all played this game. Let me call her. She probably ain't gonna answer, but I'm gonna call anyway. And it was a game where like you had like this person who you would be talking to, and you would be going back and forth with them, and they would have you doing all these tasks and so on and so forth. And and you would and it was on the DOS computer, or it was on the early, I think it was IBM, but it was a game and it used to boot up with DOS. I'm calling her, she ain't gonna answer. I cannot remember the name of that game. Damn, I can't remember. And she ain't finna answer. It wasn't the bro said the Sims. It wasn't the Sims, bro. It was something else. And it was all, it was all, you typed it. Damn, she ain't answered it. Oh, let me hang up. I ain't trying to put her number out there. It was all, this her calling me back. Oh, come on. Hey, cuz, what's happening?
Nothing. What's up?
Ain't nothing wrong. I got a quick question for you. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm literally live on my show. What was the name of that computer game that we used to play with where you typed it? Who?
Oregon Trail.
Nah, it wasn't Oregon Trail. Remember the one where you would only type and you would tell them to do different stuff?
Yeah, that was Oregon Trail.
And all you did was type, and it was only words?
Yeah, it was words, and it was like the map, and you had to go around and do the little stuff.
I remember Oregon Trail. I thought it was a different game because we used to type cuss words at them, and then they would leave.
It was Oregon Trail.
That was Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
Man, I thought that game was something. Okay, I'm sitting here arguing with the people. They was telling me it was Oregon Trail. I'm like, nah, man, want no fucking Oregon Trail.
It was Oregon Trail for real.
All right. I'm going back to the show. I love you. I'll hit you later.
All right, love you.
Bye. So we used to be on there. It was Oregon Trail, she said. And so we used to be like playing the game or whatever the case may be. Then we would type in cuss words like, you a bitch. And they'd be like, forget you, I don't have to take this. And then they shut the game down and shit. But we used to be, man. But when you had a computer, like you was really doing something. So my uncle Marcellus, and that's my cousin. I told you we like siblings though, but that's my cousin. And her dad was the first one like in the family to really have a computer. So we would have to go over there and type papers and all that kind of stuff. And the second person that I was around that had a computer, like a personal computer in the crib, was T Few. You feel me? Thomas J. Few Sr. He ain't in here right now. But I used to go to T Few's house and type my papers and stuff. I gotta go, man. Y'all done pulled me into this conversation. But we used to play them games, but it was huge. It was huge jumps in innovation and in technology. And the computer screens was green, Aunt Dre. They was green, bro. Green computer screens, like or it was black with the green typing. Be About a Farm said, who had a Commodore VIC 20 or the Commodore 64? You couldn't tell me nothing. You feel me? But man, okay. So the innovation tech. Number 7 was the simpler entertainment. Man, y'all not gonna, man, listen to me. Entertainment was less fragmented. It was fewer channels, a focus on shared cultural experiences like watching TV shows or movies together as a family. Everybody come together and watch the Waltons, the Jeffersons. I used to watch Sanford and Son with my pawpaw. I used to watch the Jeffersons with my pawpaw. We used to watch. It was during the daytime, especially before I got in school, and when I was in summer breaks, or when I was sick, and I'd be over my grandmama's house, and I'm watching The Price is Right with her. I watch the news with her. You feel me? The stories come on. I'm sitting there with her, drawing or doing whatever, doing my schoolwork, and she watching her stories. You feel me? It was simpler. You know what I mean? We come from a time in the era where TV used to go off at, I think it was like 1 a.m. They play the American flag. They show the American flag. They play the national anthem, and then you get that boo until the morning time. You feel me? TV used to go off. T Few said, "I'm here, bro." TV used to go off. Salute to my brother Thomas Few Sr. Come on, man. Supreme B said, sound like we need a part 3, man. We can't do no part 3, bro. We can't do no part 3. We can do whatever y'all want to do. But But TV, the entertainment was simpler, bro. You watched ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox came along later on. You feel me? But them was the simple. You feel me? KG said then MASH start coming on. Boom, 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 boom. Soon as MASH come on, Papa would always seem to get his ass home in time to watch MASH, bro. I had to sit there with him and watch MASH, and I hated MASH. Just Paw used to come home. He just said facts. Paw used to come home in time to watch MASH, bro. I hated watching MASH, bro. MASH and baseball was Paw's shit, and I hated both of them. I hated both them motherfuckers. Man, I hated MASH, bro. This nigga said, I hated watching MASH, bro. I hated watching MASH. Be About It Farm said MASH was my bedtime, bro. MASH came on at 5 o'clock p.m. in Ohio, bro. 5 o'clock p.m. and these hoes, soon as, well, when it was like 6, soon as the evening news went off, MASH came on, bro. And it was MASH, and then right after MASH, that's when like the Wheel of Fortune came on and all of that shit, bro. Man, I hated MASH. No disrespect to nobody affiliated with MASH, but I hated MASH, bro. When MASH came on, bro, life got miserable. I hated MASH. I didn't understand MASH, bro. I didn't know nothing about MASH. And I'm sitting here watching this stupid ass shit. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't know nothing about that shit, bro. I didn't know nothing about war. Man, I hated MASH, bro. Supreme B said, MASH, man, it was bedtime for me in the summertime, bro. Hey, man, I hated MASH, bro. We had simpler entertainment then, though. Man, I gotta go. The market about to open. Economic growth. It was a prosperous economy, bro. Like these motherfuckers be talking about, and the name's Joey B, bitch, and they be lying about the economy now, bro. In 1980, motherfuckers was holding, man. Motherfuckers was holding. Like I ain't finna lie to you. Especially if you in the Midwest and you from the Midwest, motherfuckers was holding. Yeah, they was getting to this money. They was getting to this money. The 1980s experienced significant economic growth, leading to increased job opportunities, a rise in the living standards, and general optimism about culture. Motherfuckers was working at GM, putting their kids through private school. Y'all don't hear me, though. Motherfuckers was in GM making, man, they was getting to it like lighter fluid. It used to be the goal for people who didn't go to college. It was the goal to get a job at General Motors or one of the subsidiaries, to get one of the factory jobs, get in there, do your work, and have your career and live your life. And they used to be getting to it like lighter fluid. You feel me? Yeah, it was, and you had GM, you had Chrysler, you feel me? You had Frigidaire, you had Sears, you had all of these different manufacturing jobs, and industry was alive and well. And if you got a job in industry, you literally made a livable wage in which you could not just provide for your family, but you could ball out. Like you could ball out. Houses, cars, vacations, vacation homes, RVs, like motorcycles. Like motherfuckers was balling out. They was balling out. Be About a Farm said, now you can't find a factory job unless it's an Amazon warehouse. Whatever man said, he said, facts. I was mad when they sold the GM plant here. Like, man, they was getting to it, bro. The economic growth was, man, it was ridiculous, bro. All right, number 9 was less surveillance. I don't know about y'all, but as for me, I hate when I have a conversation with somebody and then I go and I look on social media or I go to Google something and it's an ad for something I was just talking about. Like, I hate that. I'm not with that. And I'm to the point now, I have certain conversations where I have to leave my phone somewhere. You feel me? I have to leave my phone in the glove box of the car and I have to go out and have a conversation. But surveillance, privacy, people enjoyed a greater sense of privacy with less digital surveillance, fewer data breaches compared to today's extensive tracking and data collection. You are a commodity. Like the commodity is you. The commodity is you. Even with social media, they've created this model where um where they sell your information to companies to understand your business practices, your spending practices. They have it when we check these, these social media joints, and we check these boxes in order to engage on the social media because we just have to be on social media. You're giving them the permission to access your information. When you go on this shit from your phone, you're giving them the permission to access your habits. And they're getting to the point now where you see when you download apps, they say give them permission to track your activity over all of your apps. Banking apps, investing apps. You feel me? Pornhub. Y'all don't hear me though. It used to be, your business used to be private. You used to be able to be private. You understand? Number 10, and I gotta go, is the DIY culture. Man, remember when your daddy and your uncles used to come together and do projects? If your daddy was doing something and it was a big job, your uncles used to come over and help, and people helped each other. You feel me? If you had to climb up on a ladder to get on the top of the roof of your house, your neighbor would see it, and then he would come over and hold the ladder for you while you climb up there. You understand what I'm saying? The DIY culture is dead. That's the funny thing because and whatever man he can testify to this. I called whatever man yesterday because whatever man, for those of y'all that don't know, he knows how to fix appliances. You feel me? He has certification in fixing certain appliances. So I'm having, and y'all don't know that because you feel me, we don't network with each other like we supposed to do. My cousin said, and argue. My uncles used to, and my daddy and everybody used to come together and fix shit and argue, of course, the whole time. Drink beer, eat, and argue. That's the fact. But so whatever man he's handy with regard to appliances, and so I called him because I'm having an issue with my refrigerator, and I called him to ask him like, hey man, what's going on with this and this? I'm doing this little bit of research, this is what it's saying. So I'm asking him like, hey bro, is this something that I can fix or whatever? And he's like, man, I'll look at it, send me the model number and shit. He talked like a real technician. You feel me? Like a real repair technician. He said, hey man, send me the model number and I'll do some research and then I'll let you know. You feel me? So this morning, before I even started the show, I got a message from whatever man telling me the part that I needed and the price of the part. You feel me? And I'm like, all right. So then I'm gonna talk to him again to figure out if it's something that I can do, or do I need to pay him, because I'm not gonna pay nobody else. You feel me? Is it something I could do myself, or am I gonna pay my brother to do it? You know why? Because that's our community. You feel me? Because if I'm gonna pay anybody to fix my refrigerator, surely it's gonna be my brother. Why the hell would I pay somebody else, a stranger? Nah. And he lives in another city. And I said, bro, I will come get you. This is this important to me. The getting this refrigerator fixed, as well as supporting my brother. I will drive to where you are, pick you up, bring you back to fix my refrigerator, bro, and then take you back home. I might put you on a Greyhound going back home, bro, but you feel me? Yeah, what it is. Now I'm gonna go get my brother to fix to fix what I got going on with my refrigerator. But that's the DIY culture. But if I can do it myself, then hell, man, I'm finna do it myself. And my brother is gonna say, man, he said, man, I'm gonna look at it and make sure, because it might be, if you can do it yourself, then you can just do it, or you want to make sure that it's not something else that's causing that issue. Like a real live technician, you feel me? A real live repair technician. He is the expert. You understand what I'm saying? He is the expert. Eric O says, pay him to teach you. That's a fact, bro. I'm gonna pay him to do it, and then I'm gonna monitor it so that I know how to do it the next time or the next situation. Salute to Eric O. But at the end of the day, it was the DIY culture then. Now motherfuckers be paying for everything, bro. Like, nah, man, it used to be hands-on innovation. It fostered a strong DIY culture with the emphasis on hands-on projects, home improvement, reflecting on a time when we were more likely to repair things and build things ourselves, bro. I told y'all I built the privacy fence at my daddy's house It was a summer project with me and my daddy. My daddy took like some days off work and we started the project, and then my daddy had to go to work. Man, I promise I ain't gonna cry talking about this. My daddy had to go back to work. And so T-Few will tell you this, because I had to spend so much time building a privacy fence. And then I was one of them ones, I had chores and shit, bro. So before we did anything, I had to do chores. So it'd be times when we wanted to go to the basketball court. We wanted to go kick it. I've told y'all this. And I would be like, bro, I gotta cut the grass. So I'm gonna cut the grass real quick. And then I'm gonna be then we can get it. You feel me? And man, this is on my soul. It would be times where I'm cutting the grass and I cut the back. I start in the back. I always started in the back. I start in the back cutting the grass because the back was the bare. The front yard wasn't so bad, but the back was the bare. So I start cutting the grass. And by the time I get to the front, T-Few is in my yard with his lawnmower cutting the front yard. You feel me? Like we're gonna knock this yard out, bro, so that we can get to hooping and riding bikes and playing, you feel me, and doing the shit that we gonna do. And I also had to cut, I was one of them ones, I also had to cut my grandmother's grass. You understand what I'm saying? Who she lived around the corner from us. So I'd have to go over there and I'd have to cut her grass too. Now she lived about 100 yards, not 100, about 200 yards from T-Few. You feel me? So I would go over there and I'd be like, man, I got to go cut Miss Coleman grass. You feel me? And I start in the backyard like I always do. And I come around to the front and T-Few would be cutting the front yard. Bro, we got to get to playing and riding these bikes and so on and so forth. But but anyway, so I built this privacy fence. We was working on this privacy fence and my daddy went back to work. But I had knew because we had been working on it. So I understood, get the wheelbarrow, pour the concrete, get the water, get the shovel, mix the concrete, wheel the wheelbarrow over, dig the hole first, wheel the wheelbarrow over, pour the concrete in the hole, set the damn beam. You feel me? Everything has to be in a straight line. And so I worked my way around building the privacy fence. So I remember I came home, my daddy came home. I had got up and I said, fuck, like I'm not fucking with this fence all summer. Like we got to get this shit done. So I think I went to football, had football practice or conditioning or something the night before, came home like, man, I'm about to work on this fence. So I go outside, dig my hole, started working. So my daddy came home, right? Daddy came home from work. You know what I mean? He got on his work boots, jeans, shorts, got on a t-shirt, hat. You feel me? He got a shorty, a wild Irish rose. Daddy come in there. I'm back in the back tightening up for the day. My daddy come back. He look at the fence. Now I done built out probably about damn near a quarter or probably about a third of the fence. I done went on and built out while my daddy wasn't there. So he come in, he walk over to the fence. He get the, you know how black men are. He get the knocking on the fence, looking at it, looking at the lines, looking at how straight the beams are and shit. Daddy walked over to me, put his rock out. You feel me? Hit his rock. He hit my rock. And he walked the fuck off. You feel me? Like that's a moment where it wasn't no words exchanged. I looked at my daddy and I just I can't even explain what I feel. I can't explain what I literally felt. And that was that had to be what, 1993, T-Few? That had to be like 1993. I just drove past my daddy's house last week. On not even last week, it was this week. On Monday, I drove past my daddy's house the night it was last week, a week from today, a week ago. The day we had my aunt's funeral, I drove past my daddy's house. That fence is still up. 2024, from 1994 or 1993, that fence is still up. You feel me? Like that fence is still up. I can't even explain the implosion I had when my father approved of the work that I had did, the initiative for me to just going ahead and building that fence. So I continued working on that fence. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, man. The guy said he need a fridge fix too, bro. We might get 2 for 1 for you, bro. We might get 2 for 1 for you down here in Southwest Ohio. The guy lived 15 minutes away from me, bro. So we got 2 for 1 for you down here. I'll call you after this though. The guy, I gotta go, man. The market didn't open. I'm still on here talking Drew Titan Lab, all types of shit. We come from a DIY culture, and now people don't do nothing, man. We don't do nothing no more. You feel me? Motherfuckers be calling technicians for everything, to change a light bulb. Like, we don't do anything. Those are my top 10 reasons, man, why the 80s, technology and society were better in the 80s. Hence, the phones were smarter in the 1980s, man. Number 1 was nostalgic technology. Number 2 was the iconic pop culture. Number 3 was less digital distractions. Number 4 was the distinctive fashion. Number 5 was the strong community bonds. Number 6 was the innovative tech milestones. Number 7 was the simpler entertainment. Number 8 was the economic growth. Number 9 was less surveillance. And number 10 was the DIY culture, man. Salute to y'all, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. You have absolutely no idea, man. None whatsoever. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted groomer products specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out. www.theblackgent.com. Salute to everybody, man. Man, we had a whole bunch of orders yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened yesterday, but we getting those orders processed. Everybody's stuff will be out today, hopefully later on today, man. You check your emails, you'll get your tracking. If you haven't come over and checked us out, man, come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. Once again, we do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, man. Salute to y'all, man. It's time for me to slide out, man. Thank y'all so much, man. You have absolutely no idea, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you your daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm Ohio-born, player-made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We want to help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the Black Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.